our flower bed.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Well, you know, sweet potato vine, when it likes it somewhere, the normal, the marguerite one just goes crazy. And this just shows that if you have a large bed and you have an area to cover, that a few of these will go a long. We only had 5 of these. Yeah. They will go a long way in covering up a bed and making it look nice for you.
Wow.
So yeah, they've done wonderfully here. This area is a little bit smaller. Maybe next time we go with one of the other varieties that are more dwarfed, and they won't go so crazy. Okay. But this has been a very tropical, beautiful result of this marguerite sweet potato filling this area. I mean, more than filling this area.
I think it did well.
It did great.
Good choice.
And everything else did good. The azurine did good. The sun patience did good. We still have those 3 primary colors of yellow, blue, and red that look great together, and people have enjoyed this all season long.
It's still warm outside, so why do we have to take them up now?
Oh, it's because we have to get the winter color established in the ground while it's still warm before the cold weather gets here.
Okay, so get them established.
Yeah, we have to get them established while it's still warm, and then they will live through the winter.
Okay. Still hard to pull them out, though.
Oh, I understand. I understand.
All right, so where do you want to start?
Well, I think we need to start getting the sweet potato vine up, and then we'll work our way in to the impatiens. And we may have to start a ways back.
Okay.
Now, these are nice enough that they would be nice if you cut some and took them inside and put them in some water. They'd look pretty inside. They might even root, and there are some that have roots on them. You could cut them here and root these. Oh, we got some toads or frogs or something in here. There he is. He's right there. Woo. Just a minute. We'll get something new in here for you to be around.
All right, Joellen, so we're going to pot up these patients, and we're going to do that a little later on in the show.
Yes. So we'll get them dug up so that we can put them in a container.
So we got the sun patients out. What's next?
Well, next we've got to clean up the bed, level it off, put down some fertilizer. Okay. And then we got a little bit of mulch to top off, and then we'll plant the plants. They're going to get here. So this, got to rake it up a little bit.
Rake it up a little bit? All right. So for the most part, we probably think the soil is still pretty good, right? It's
pretty good. We don't have to amend this soil anymore. Oh, look what I found.
Aha! It's down there hiding. It's pretty good size.
This is one of those sweet potato tubers.
Look at that.
Let's see if we can dig this up. We can try to dry it and see if we can't plant it.
Pretty good size.
Yeah, there's a nice tuber for the sweet potato vine.
It's pretty good.
This is not edible, not that I know of, but we can save that and try to plant it again next year and see if it will produce the sweet potato vine again.
All right. Experiment.
Experiment.
Yeah, be a citizen scientist. I like that.
So next we'll put down some fertilizer in the bed for the new plants that we're planting. Okay. And again, we don't need a whole lot, but we need some.
What is the thing your mother says all the time?
My mother says, feed the chickens.
I like that. Feed the chickens.
And that's basically all we're going to do is put a little bit down, give them some nutrients, not putting too much down. It's going to be winter, it's going to be colder. A lot of the slow release fertilizer works on a basis of 70 degrees, and it's not 70 degrees all winter long, so that's why it lasts for so long in the ground, and that should be plenty. All right. And we've tried something new this year.
Okay, I like new.
We are going to put in an edible focal point in this bed this year.
Like it.
We're going to use Swiss chard. And Swiss chard has lots of pretty colors.
Yes.
Yellows and oranges, reds, greens. And so this looks like it's been chomped on a little bit, but that's okay.
It's all right.
They might be small now, but they will get much larger. And again, when you're trying to get them out of the containers, you're turning them over, squeezing the the root system and letting them come out. They're nicely rooted. They're not over rooted. Just perfect to be planting. All right, well, if we're going to keep these in the bed and they're going to get 18 inches tall, we want to put them in the back of the bed so we can plant in front of them this year. So we're going to do that a little bit different than we have in the past. Now we've got a nice row in the back. We'll plant these. These are small, but we want to keep the same soil level that's in these little plugs of plants when we plant it. So we're going to push the mulch out of the way, dig our hole, and we plant it. It's going to be the same level as the dirt that it was in the container. I'll put a little bit of mulch over the top and be done. And it's good that I'm seeing the fertilizer just roll down into the holes sometimes when I'm planting. So the fertilizer we know is getting to the roots of the plant.
Will that fertilizer burn the roots of those plants, you think?
No.
Yeah.
It's a slow release.
Got it.
It's not going to burn them, no.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Swiss chard planted.
Yeah, looks pretty straight too.
Yeah.
How about that?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Now we also have, of course, pansies.
Oh yeah, I love pansies.
You have to have pansies this time of year. They do the best out and through the winter. We also have something called Dianthus.
Yeah.
Now we have planted Dianthus before in this bed, and they've done well. So we've got a different kind this time. It's just a different variety of Dianthus.
Okay.
And we're going to plant it next and see how it does.
All right.
We always plant in a triangular pattern. So if I've got 2 Swiss chard here, then to make the other part of the triangle would be one placed here. So it ends up being between them. And we'll probably end up with about 2 rows of these. There we go.
Okay.
Now we can plant these.
Good.
Again, we're pushing the mulch aside,
Okay.
digging in the dirt, planting it no deeper than the top of the container of the plants we're planting. Put a little mulch around the top and be done.
Ah, the breeze.
It's warm in the sun today.
It is. All right, I think I got the last one, Joellen.
Very good.
Yeah.
The last thing we have left are the pansies out front.
All right.
And the frog is still hanging around.
Oh, it's just still hanging out.
He's
just
still
checking us
hanging
out.
out. He's waiting for us to get done so
Yeah.
he can be with all these nice plants. Now, we've got white and a maroon reddish pansy to go with our pink Dianthus and our colorful Swiss chard.
Yeah.
So, we're not going to put these in rows. We're going to put them down randomly.
Huh, okay.
So it'll be nice and even, like a patchwork. We're going to get some whites and maroons and we're going to lay them out until we like the way they are laid out, and then we'll start planting them.
All right, sounds good.
Well, I think I have the last 2 to set
All
out,
right.
and then we can start planting.
Then we can get at it.
Yes.
All right.
Look at this one.
What you got?
Got a lot of roots that are in the shape of the container, which means they're a little root bound. So we probably need to separate these just a little bit so they'll stop going in that container shape.
You got to tickle them?
Yeah,
Tickle the roots, as
we'll
they
get
say?
a little rid of some of that, and it'll stop that, and it'll go out from the plant and grow, clear it, and anchor the plant in the ground.
Okay. So, Joellen, what are some tips when folks are going out to the stores and looking for some of these plant materials? What do they need to look for?
Make sure all the plants are green, and I like them to be just starting to bloom.
Okay.
And so you can see the color. And then just you can look at the roots, pop one of them out, look at the roots, and if they're a little root bound, just know that you've got to remove that and just get the roots to stop circling in the container. It's planted for the winter. Now it has enough of the nice warm temperatures to get established
Right.
before cold temperatures come. So we'll hopefully get to enjoy it all winter long.
I hope so. I can't wait to see what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Joellen.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.